Are you gonna be live? They'd like to call the meeting to order. It's 6:11. If Mr. Gary, if you'll lead us in the pledge of allegiance. Man.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Moment of silence. Secretary, you take your roll.
Mr. Perez, myself, Gary here, Jamie, Chris here, Bill
Here.
Nicole, Judy
Here.
Larry
Here.
Monique
Here.
Catherine, Pedro
Here.
and Edward.
Here. Okay, do we have any deferrals, additions, or deletions?
I have an addition, let's just do new business, reindeer runs and talk about a couple things. Okay, give me that 6. Okay, just 6,
Let's make it,
make a motion to add to the agenda, please.
make a motion to add.
Reindeer run quick walk,
Is that going to talk?
6A. Please,
All in favor?
Aye.
So make that 6A, 6A,
6A.
okay. Old business, Grand Marshal, okay, the first thing, we're gonna talk, any public comments? Okay, I passed out, some background information, DD 214, on both Michael Coots and what's the other guy?
Wait, it's 1 and 2, not names.
Okay, one and two.
Yeah, so pretty much the only identifier here is gonna be in the top right corner, it's 1010 and 1094, those are the entry numbers.
Is this what you're supposed to do without their name? Wait for somebody you don't know the name?
Yeah, I mean, we've,
I don't think that's proper.
the anonymity was always,
No, maybe not, that's, how can you vote on somebody, not know what the name is?
well, so this was talked about,
Based on your,
this was talked about last year a lot, the idea is, you're just voting on the qualifications. What they.
When you're there.
Say their name, or anything that you can identify them, because we don't wanna, give the perception of this person is my friend, I'm gonna vote for them. You're just voting on, the description, they were so and so for how many years, okay, I want that person, the name really doesn't.
I understand. Does everyone understand what Jonathan just explained? Any questions? Okay, Now, let's take a few minutes to review this. I believe we have a lieutenant colonel and a corporal, and all the background information, and the lieutenant colonel is number 1. And the corporal is number 2, is that correct?
Or we can, just for easier identifying, then can be number 1,
Yeah.
and then 1094 will be number 2.
Okay.
The 1010 is number 1?
Yeah, just so we can all,
Okay.
instead of saying 1010.
You can go forward on the upper right hand corner, number 4. What is gonna be over this chat? You went up and go for it. That's another thing. Well, 1 and 2 is fine.
I think in theory, we can go down. Say.
No, another meeting. Okay, this is going to be a roll call vote. So we're going to start with Judy and go around the room. So when it's your turn, either say number 1 or number 2. And then, Mr. Secretary, if you'll tally the votes.
Of course.
Specify the name 1 and 2.
Yes.
1 and 2. One is the 1010 person, and 2 is the 1094 person. Any questions so far?
1010?
1094 is.
Any discussion of them?
Pardon?
Is there any discussion of them?
Is there any discussion that we'd like to bring up regarding the candidates? Bill, did you have something to add?
Well, yeah, I have looked briefly at both of them. I think they're both worthy, okay, of the honor of being Grand Marshal. I'm inclined to go with one because he's been here and been active in the community for a long time. And the other one is just as worthy. He's also a lot younger. Okay, and has a much greater chance of being selected as Grand Marshal in a future parade. Whereas the older gentleman is getting long in the tooth and probably my feelings probably ought to be selected. So
Thank
if
you.
there's any discussion about that,
Thank you, Bill. Any more discussion on that? Anyone else like to add anything?
Number one, I've known for about 15 years.
Okay,
With, served, well, he was still in active duty at Southcom. He came into Hialeah to be a speaker, and that's what we met, and he was every year. We both guest speakers in Hialeah, either Veterans Day, Memorial Day, and serving. And when I think of someone to be more worth it. Yeah, thank you.
I agree.
I might add that there was someone here at our last meeting who was here to speak for number 2.
Alex,
Yeah,
Alex, our past,
yeah,
Alex, our past committee,
Alex.
excuse me, our past Veterans Committee Chairman last year was here to speak in behalf of
Mhm.
number 2. I
Right.
also believe he was the one that nominated him. And then I'm sure, as you say, he's a worthy person. He's young and, maybe we'll have another shot at him next year.
Yes.
Whatever. Okay, ready to bring it to start the voting?
Yes,
Let's begin with Judy.
I vote for number 1. 10-10.
Chris? 2? Monique?
1.
Chad?
2.
Ed?
1.
One.
1. 1. We carry the votes. Chad?
Yeah. So it's, 7-2. For one.
72-1. So can we reveal the name of our Grand
Yeah.
Marshal elect?
So. Drum roll. I mean, you guys know how to read these things. That's.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Michael Pugh, in case you didn't know, is nominated as our Grand Marshal.
He's not that old, just for the team.
I'm sorry he's not watching out there. Calling him old. Still out of grade his beard. I noticed that.
Yeah. So
Premiers stick together.
really the next step is we'll reach out, make sure he's
Okay,
for it.
I'm gonna ask that we pass these back to Jonathan, this, okay, even though it's redacted,
We want to give you the ones I need.
yeah, it's just the one that
Here, this one will do. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm taking on the DB two.
You're gonna use it.
Okay, next up would be the 5B parade updates. Jonathan, if you could lead us on that.
Yeah, we're kind of just, we're, kind of in the, last stage of the parade logistically. We're still accepting some sort of, the registration, excuse me, closed on the 21st. We're sort of getting a trickle now. In terms of the stage, the print materials, the sponsors, everything is pretty much done. I know that well, I don't know that because I was not here last week. I want to just make sure that we're all on the same page of the necessary volunteering. I'll be there taking photos. We have Isabella now, we know who's a part-timer, we're gonna have volunteers.
What time you want, sir?
I didn't hear, it said 7, again, I wasn't at that meeting, so I can't speak I guess to the logic behind it.
Is
I'll be,
aisle one, she left already?
yes,
Okay, we're,
her and I still are communicating.
okay, a couple of questions. I know we've already, I spoke to you earlier today about the cars for the grand marshal and for the other VIPs, the councilman and the town.
Yeah, so we did speak with Fred, the Automall. Again, I can't place when this happened in relation to last special call meeting, so I don't know what updates she may have given you. We spoke to Fred, we got vehicles specifically for elected officials. I'll have been in contact with all the committee chairpersons to see about involvement. It will be on a regular vehicle basis. That's because we still obviously need involvement in the committees.
Did the signs go in the vehicles? Do we have signs ready in order for all the?
Yeah, we have, so tomorrow I'm placing the final for,
Did we get a
decals.
response back from the letters we sent out to the VIPs?
I'll have to double check, I know. I'm sure Isle has it in her folder, I know that I've seen certain confirmations from certain council members. Fabricio is coming, it's sort of still,
Renee, I think is coming too. But I
Okay,
can
so-
make sure tomorrow.
Is there a checklist for a record to be kept on the parade meetings? So we can go over to see if we're missing anything we have to follow up on?
I'm sure Isle has that down, it's really just, now everything is. You know, we set the course and the wind is taking us now, if there's any.
Oh, yeah, because now's like the execution piece.
Yeah, and so we have volunteers coming on Saturday. They're gonna run through with Kathy, who I believe was here last Monday. She's kind of the go-to with her and her family.
So
Who's
that-
doing who's doing the, like, hey, you go here, you go here.
I'll speak with Kathy about that. I'm pretty sure she's been taking over the entire,
Because last year it ended up being you and I, yeah,
communicating
like just
that,
by, like,
putting
by
together-
just us standing there.
Right, putting
you know?
together the feather flags, which I'm not sure if that was spoken about, the color coordinated zones. That's something that Kathy is taking on as well. So it's pretty much,
You find out about the food, Jonathan?
I wasn't able to find out about it.
Because
I know some checks,
It's 150 meals. they're gonna
yeah,
be
I know
doing.
some checks have gone out today, but I think they may have been, you know, there's a mixture of some that didn't go out last week and are going out now. I'm not sure if.
And Biggie Bakery are picking up at 7 o'clock.
Yeah,
Are they giving
I'll
coffee?
bring it over, yes.
yeah, they're
Okay.
gonna be on the
Yeah.
decal as well.
Right. I'll pick it up at 7 o'clock, so I'll be there at 7:15.
With the Automall, the Grams Memorial came in again. for like-
It's Fred's giving 12 cars, right?
15.
Or 15, good.
I still have to see the breakdown exactly, and then we have, Automall, Vicky, and then the Wounded Warriors involvement, so. It's gonna be a pretty involved, day. We've already sent out, maps and, maps to the sponsors in terms of how to navigate with the road closures to get to Main Street. We created one for the registrants as well, which is gonna be given to them so they can, likewise, it's pretty much the participant, or the public map. Event map, except it has modifications with it, because you're a registrant, your group, you can park here, walk here to registration. You're gonna meet this person, likewise for the mascots, I did see an email from the Marlins mascots about there may be some issue that arose. I'll squash it when, you know, I get really deeper into that, but. It's that time of year where,
My question is there anything that anyone in this room that we need to do that hasn't been delegated or assigned to anyone?
need
Is there
water?
anything-
Yeah, I'm gonna be here at 7:15 to pick up water and take it to 3 Points.
Yeah, last meeting, she delegated certain responsibilities, so it was the water.
Yeah,
Um,
I
it
could
was-
probably use some help if somebody wants to be here to help me load it.
I think Bill said he was gonna go as well, no, with the truck.
Are we donating water though?
And I know Wounded Warriors, sponsored the hydration.
Okay, so they.
Yeah,
they'll
I
need
think it's
water.
already, I think it's already here.
Okay,
so,
Well, nice, what is
It sounds like everything's pretty well healed.
yeah, it's kind of irrelevant to the logistics. When I was out for a week, again, we have Isle who's gone, we have Bill who's. There's been sort of,
Yeah, the points.
you know, some lapses in
Sure.
information, but yeah, I think right now where it's at, it's actually in a really good spot. Because again, we have volunteers with Kathy. We have our outreach to Bill now, or, to Michael, excuse me.
So what time are the committee members supposed to be there?
So it's at 7 here, again, I don't know if that
7 a.m.?
was,
I believe she.
if that was, explained further, I'm gonna be here at 6:30. Isabella's gonna be here at 6:30, Noah, we're gonna have, you know, a decent amount of manpower now for -5, which is like.
So 7 o'clock here, or do you want a 7 o'clock over at, by Meadowwalk?
I would probably, Bill, where are you gonna start from?
I'm gonna start from here with the water.
What time should we come here to help you with the water?
We need the water in the staging area. We didn't have it
6:45
last
here?
year.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's two big water.
And the
fountains.
porta johns and all kinds of stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you, we have, we've been in communication with the,
Okay, how many porta johns do we have?
I don't know exactly.
If you got one, you better hold off on the water.
Yes,
I can, yeah, I'll,
Everyone up to
SoCal I'll set all the groundwork and it's just sort of executing now, we're having contacts reach out. Again, I'm submitting the decals tomorrow, it's,
Okay. Monique, I was gonna say, Monique, you're very attentive. Is there anything in the meeting that we did left loose ends that you recall that we need to speak about today?
No, I don't think so, because Isle had an agenda, so she was assigning.
She went over
tasks.
the agenda.
Yeah.
She went down the list of tasks
She
and
was-
who was doing
She
what.
was ready. I do have a question, Jonathan, because I'll email Wounded Warrior about their tent. They don't have a branded tent, so we would have to supply one. And so they, yeah, I guess they had asked if it's being set up the night before, the morning of. I don't know if that matters, but we'll provide a tent, right?
yeah, I can imagine, we have a town tent,
You know, we have these guys that help us all the time.
we have the farmer's market.
The farmer's market, he's always up.
We have, Diego from the farmer's market.
Yeah,
usually.
They give us
More
five.
than willing.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
because they don't have a branded tent to show up with, so I guess that was
10 by
like.
10. 10 by
Isle
10.
had emailed her, but she emailed back today, and if Isle's gone, then,
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to Diego because I didn't see that came in this noon.
okay.
You know, are you gonna be
At
in the
least-
back here?
I'm gonna be right outside the store.
Okay, see if I have the key.
I'll be here at 6, so we'll be late.
We'll be here, Greg and I'll be
I'll
here.
reach out to
They give you
Diego.
keys to a city, you already have.
All
In
the
my
doors,
mind-
right?
In my head, Diego is always willing to help us if we can ask him to deliver it to town hall, because the sponsor area is going to be this parallel parking in front of, between town hall and the 6,600 apartments. We can ask Diego to leave it there, and maybe something where on Saturday, somebody needs to take it to town hall.
Again, I don't know.
Which has been, it's been something similar in events in the past, like 9/11, when we've had it delivered. It's usually been a committee member that volunteers to bring it over here, that may be the case as well, but, I'll square that out with you.
You're gonna be there coordinating along with Bill and whatever, and we'll hear to help. us. Is there anything else we need to cover regarding the parade?
Can we use the WhatsApp channel to help us talk to each other faster during these moments where you need us to help you real quick? You wanna just fire it out on that?
I think they said that in an earlier meeting, we mentioned we all have cell phones, we have our numbers, it's probably just easier to call the person.
I think that was for the volunteers,
Yeah.
for the children.
Just like Jonathan
But
says,
I
hey,
don't think
Judy,
it,
go here, and I say, I can't, okay, I'll do it, like, so we all can kind of.
I
Oh, is
think,
everybody on the same
Oh,
line?
since
It's
it's not like voting matters, I'm really like
a Good
worried
idea.
about, sunshine.
No, not for this, it's just logistics.
It's like, hey, I need you here.
So whatever comes up, just
Yeah.
use it and.
Yeah,
we'll-
so-
I don't think you're on it. You want me to add you to the WhatsApp? What's your phone number? Or tell me after.
Find out here. Yeah.
Put on the
No, I know, that's fine.
Your.
Just Google it, it'll
Um,
come up.
the other thing that was mentioned was the large vehicles, they're gonna be lined up like the float. It'll be on 67, right by the corner, not on the boulevard.
On the float, Jerry, you're gonna coordinate that with the American Legion as far as the
Okay, ready.
decoration.
We look at volunteers.
50-year experience. 50-year experience.
Yeah, right.
Anybody? Okay, so if there's nothing more to cover on the parade, it sounds like it's pretty well organized and run up to good one this year.
How
It's
many-
not our first rodeo, we've done this many times, so
Yeah.
it should be pretty smooth. If it's
John-
not, we'll blame it on Jonathan.
It's a quick question, Jonathan, how many units do we have now? Participants, you,
Right, so I
that's one
believe,
problem, we closed the registration.
Yeah.
On the
well, in hindsight, of.
We have 27 at the last meeting.
So we have, 29 with. It's in the whole. That I have to adapt.
The Star Wars already registered. He replied to me.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
And
Some things like.
HML, the junior ROTC, I'll register tonight.
Okay,
That was.
so that makes sense.
I already spoke with him.
Like I have, Jim Hamilton called me today asking about, how can we get involved? We have a contact with Educational Center, Buffalo Soldiers called me, today. Even two town programs that are gonna be involved, called me today. Which, we should be our own examples, but sometimes. It doesn't happen. I really don't have a problem slotting it up until about Saturday when I meet up with Kathy.
Really?
So we can probably imagine close to 40, scratching 40, which is more or less what it's been in the past, and so.
Can I send my mascot? Can my mascot come and just kind of cruise around?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, last year we had,
Okay,
79.
Oh, well.
You always end up taking that in the crowd.
So we know we're near. So we want to be.
Last year it's 79.
Yeah.
a lot. Wow, it wasn't.
That's good.
What's this?
29, not about 30. We don't even have to.
Right.
But close to early, and then, again. You remember you gave me 100 copies of the flyer?
Sure.
Like, hand them out to kids in school, and then we handed them out at the mental health. Last week at the park.
Correct.
We handed them out there too.
what time's it right actually start?
It's gonna be there soon. Anything else? Yes, Officer Collins.
They're not sending us because of budget cuts and all that. All the stuff that they normally send from the county, all the vehicles, the helicopter. They're only sending one comfort dog. And I told her they want to walk around, or if they want to be part of the parade, whatever they want, because at the end of the day, it's only one car and all that. We are gonna get the old Metro car
Right.
that goes behind us on the honor guard. So that's coming out. And corrections is also coming out, and they should have a bus and another color guard that will walk.
Corrections to bring in prisoners.
Correct.
Yeah.
They can go out and see right there.
They're gonna be trained into the.
They're gonna be picking up people on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bus and my daughter will do the pledge of allegiance.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, thank you. Sounds like a plan.
It's November 3rd, right?
Marty,
Yes.
Yeah, okay, just making sure.
anyone?
It's actually not a bad thing, but we go back 1 hour.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, that's good. It gives them extra
We're not,
Yes.
people aren't gonna be an hour late, they'll be an hour early if they do.
We pulled it to like
It's a
4
bus.
o'clock.
Yeah, because that is.
And I'll say too, unfortunately, I'm drill this weekend, so the Army is not interested in the parade at least, so I drill this weekend, so I won't be able to attend.
Sorry about that. Okay, it sounds like we have a plan here. If there's no more questions, I'd like to move on to item 6A. And first, new business. We have any other new business? Okay, with that, I'd like to turn it over to Judy for item 6A, the reindeer run.
Okay, thank you. I passed around where we're at, kind of their sponsor sheet log, sharing with the town, and, at this point, we have a hard committed funds of $41,000. Last year, we had 40.
That's amazing.
Okay.
Good job.
We've got another 3,500 likely, that's if Chad says yes, and, a couple of other sponsors that was just trickling in. The town also has another 3,000 that they directly deal with, so I'm waiting to hear back from our liaisons and from, to see where we're at with the other 3,000. So cool, we're up 11% hard right now. We could see more like a 20% increase in sponsorship over last year, which I'm happy to report. I'd like to just bring it to everybody's attention, everybody, they're all important sponsors, and it's wonderful that they do this. But Southeastern Shop is one of our vendors. He's a business-to-business company, basically provides my shop equipment like lifts and brake presses and tire mounting, big heavy equipment. So he's business to business. He's not to retail or to consumer facing. And he upgraded from 2,500 to 5,000. So just a really strong offer. He he is just so proud of our veterans and is happy to do this. He doesn't obviously want his tent and he wanted to, I want to make sure that that tent goes to a veterans nonprofit. So I don't want to put another vote on our table, but if you guys can think of like the most incredible veterans nonprofit that would just sit in that booth, I would love to make a big deal about his booth going to this nonprofit, whatever it is you decide is this, you know, because it means a lot to him and it means a lot to me and all of us. So his name is Eli Bermudez, just so everybody knows his name. I don't even think they're gonna come. That's how strongly they feel about everything. And here is another 2,500 in form, even the forms included. Do you have the medal? I want to see if we can get a quick vote on the new medal design. I emailed it to you just now, maybe 10 minutes ago. So we have the medal, it didn't really change. We also were not gonna change it, but like, why leave it the same when we could make it better? And we had a subcommittee meeting and just wanted to get creative. I've seen medals that are just so fun and cool. Yes,
It's got antlers.
it's got, you spoiler alert.
Public safety made a
Chief
beautiful,
Bill.
public safety made a beautiful medal, right? You don't have it with you.
Which
I
one?
don't have it with
Yeah,
me. So I put
Public
the
safety
flyer
made
in
a
my-
Public
beautiful-
safety.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Give me your laptop, so my muscle.
I can go through that one. I hope.
Qué bonito, ¿verdad? ¿Tú tienes? Gracias, te digo.
Okay, cool.
So it's gonna have antlers, yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
So that is-
that's
And a
nice.
fun shape, kind of like a nose, I guess, sort of. So could I have a motion to select this artwork so we can go to final bidding on the pricing?
You make the motion, I'll second.
Make a motion?
I'm second.
Second. Motion approved. That's our new medal.
Well, first we have to vote.
Yes.
All in favor?
Yeah, we do need
All
to
in
vote.
favor, right?
All in favor of using this design for the reindeer run award medal, say aye. Any opposed?
No.
We also changed the verbiage below the date, which is a little nicer than
Actually,
it was.
when we make a motion and we second, we shouldn't have any discussion.
Did you guys have any discussion?
No, what I'm saying, we should say it's the case.
Okay, perfect, thank you. And the straps are also in there, if you want to show everybody the straps, we did reorder them.
No,
Did you order separate straps, Judy, for the first place?
So we have a gold, a silver, and a bronze strap, and then the red one is the participant strap. And so the winners, the placers of that win will receive 2 medals. They'll get participant
Are we gonna have a
medal.
special edition for the senior runners?
No. No, but you might not want to be so braggy because I got a runner that's coming and he's probably your age.
Bring 'em
Yeah,
on.
you're all.
We're not doing a master's division, right? It's the nice way of saying over.
Are
Not
we,
that one, but they're not getting a special thing.
are we warming up again?
We need to discuss that.
Can we discuss it here or is it?
No, I don't think that's
Okay.
right, yeah.
Remember that?
So I'm afraid of email.
I have the answer
Oh.
after this.
Thank you, sir.
Warm ups are overrated.
I showed it to you.
You need it for how old you are.
That's public safety.
Oh, wow.
There's
This is
a chart that shows the older you get, the longer your warm up needs to be.
There's no
That's a commemorative.
Damn, those are cool.
Aren't nice. So
Yeah.
that's the
Wow,
straps.
great.
So we have all the,
This is one of the
branches.
things you give to people. that-
hopefully everything's
What
right
do you
now.
do
Can
with
it,
that?
can I get an expert?
They
to-
get
9/11, like I did 9/11, they
They
give
feel that somebody did something,
That's
I
terrible.
down or-
Gary does that with the American Legion.
Gary, is everything in order correct there? Can you take a look?
John, take a look at this.
Army, Marines, Navy, Air Force.
So it's the age group and then the red
Fire.
is forever.
Got it.
Yes, red's for
Yeah.
everyone.
And yeah, so, part
Right,
of
so
the,
have one.
part of the rollout was like a planned medal reveal, and a lot of
Yeah, Barker?
organizations do.
Yes.
A new medal with straps like that makes it really,
But it's legal.
I mean, I don't have to explain it, it's like,
Oh,
it's really cool for like brand identity. I really did want to clarify that it's $1,400. I know that's that's like unlimited pop quiz, but, because now that updated verbiage is there on the metal,
Yes,
I wanna-
1,400.
I wanna match it.
No, that's the bags. Sorry, that's the bags. You know what, I don't have it handy, I want to do
We can-
50 or 50, but I'll find it.
We can take
somewhere.
it offline and I'll.
Yeah,
We'll
okay.
figure out this, I'll update the ad with that specific, to benefit our limited experience now.
Mhm.
Just so we can wrap that all together.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Perfect.
What's that?
So back to sponsorship, obviously, we're still accepting sponsors if anybody has any communication with the outside world and think it's not a hard sell, honestly, you just have to ask. I mean, most people are wonderful, and Jonathan made the most incredible video and photo album that goes into that. He's got, we all got the email. It's basically a template if you do have an email of a company in mind that you want to, tap.
Can you forward that? Cause I'll send it to Wounded Warriors again.
It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, I think I mean, we're all about getting an identity within the bed, and this is part of it, so, showing off the videos and maybe like a.
You could send it to all of us, Jonathan.
No, I think I
thought you
did.
did.
I'll-
Yes, yeah.
You did, you
Yeah.
did send it.
I'll send it again.
Yeah,
This,
send it again. And just,
and
and just write, please, everybody,
be
just
part of
look
it,
at being
like-
through sponsorship this event. Let's get to 50,000. We're almost there, so close.
I'll forward it.
Larry?
I'm sorry.
Okay, I would like to talk to the mayor, whoever will be, to have issue a proclamation for June, for December. I already asked for 2 people, they approve it, so I'm gonna ask him. I think that she deserves to have a proclamation for the work she does for the, for
Oh,
our.
absolutely. That's wonderful. Thank you. That's a great idea, Pedro.
Jonathan, do you know, thank you, I
No,
appreciate
no,
it.
thank you, you deserve it,
Yeah, you raise a lot of money single handedly.
yes.
Before
Do I have to pay you
I
now?
have marked-
Look what Gary said.
No, not the invoice,
Look
Do I
what
do I have to pay you now?
No, yet, not yet.
the 4 like sponsors that like, I think IO or one of you
Oh,
guys
yes,
were
okay.
Well, that you mentioned.
communicating with them.
That we were the contact.
Yes, you're the
That's-
contact.
Yeah, we're gonna, that outreach again. If
Okay.
it hasn't already been done,
It's-
that's one of those things. I'll-
It's just for money, and then you have the food sponsors, which I think she's already probably locked down
Yeah,
for leg.
I'll clarify where she is, on that, if we're anywhere on that.
Thank you, yeah, so that's probably $3,000 is what I'm looking at.
I have a question. When's our next subcommittee for the reindeer run?
Can we set that?
That's, Is there any, I'll get back on the 6th.
Okay.
We can look for other times.
What time was it?
Huh?
What time was that?
The 6th.
The 6th,
6?
What day?
on the 6th,
December 2nd?
December 6th.
no,
December 6th.
November 6th.
Yeah, November
Oh.
6th.
Yeah.
If I can add something, we've been a little bit weak on turnout for the reindeer run subcommittee, but we're getting closer to the event. And I'm sure, we could use a little extra help with that. So if it's not too late, just show up, join the subcommittee.
Well, I'll say the next regularly scheduled is the 7th.
Okay, so.
Oh, I'm not here, I'm not in town for that. I'm out of town.
So let's leave it, let's leave it on the 6th.
Just one night, I'm gone 7th and 8th.
And you said what, Sean?
I'm gone the 7th.
Okay.
Okay,
Maybe
so
we can do it the following week.
Yeah,
I
we've
think
been
we're getting a little
not.
too close to it's on the 14th, but on the 6th, if you can make it on the 6th, for the subcommittee meeting, that'd be good. So we can finalize.
The
all the-
6th is
all the
blocked
details.
off. At 5:30 to 7.
Oof.
Um,
I could do 5.
5 to 5:30, if we make it like.
It should be
Just tell
quick.
me how-
We don't have like debates to
So
handle.
when's gonna be?
Yeah.
So November 6th, 5 to 5:30. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, so-
Okay.
So November the 6th, 5 to 5:30.
All right, so if you can be there, please, and we need some help. Judy, you got anything else?
No, I think that's it for me. Thank you.
Um,
Thank you, everybody.
Anybody?
When does registration go up for them?
It's out, it's out.
Right.
He's already sent an email.
Yeah.
You wanna open up show them the, what's going on.
That's been on social media and everything?
I didn't see
Yeah.
it, but it,
Well, it is up. Since They're gonna start ramping up now that we started promotion 3 months out, which is fine because we have promotions, but it's still too far off from what people actually really care. And I don't mean that in like a disrespectful way, so I don't know. Pre-apologize for
You
that.
said November fifth,
The 6th,
this,
5:30.
5:30.
Five.
Five.
5 to 5:30.
5 to 5:30.
All right.
And I'm reauthorizing the
Yes.
promotion, once we figure out the exact number, because the dollars on Facebook.
Okay, yeah,
It's
I
gonna
think,
be like. From Watergate. I mean, I'm not gonna break down the entire ad, but it's like military, fitness people, basically all of South Florida. Really, really pretty graphics. I told you I'm gonna drop in that new to benefit our minor league center just so it's all consistent.
ad
The metal
reveal
reveal when we get it.
and strap reveal.
And try to go,
Yeah,
all four of my arm. That's a lot.
on Avon.
I think. No, that's a better arm.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, I'm gonna, and then I'll do about, I sent the email again for sponsors. Likewise, I'm gonna re-push in when we post, so you guys can share it.
Can you even send the links to the posts
Yeah.
to our emails?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
some people maybe just don't get in the algorithm and they can click it and it'll light it up for
Yeah.
them. Okay,
That's what I meant. So we
Yes.
can, think that's we can, it's all got hand in it. Probably worth sending people, I think in my email, I sent people directly to the calendar slot because I had a registration sponsorship, give us something else.
oh, on the top
Click here
part,
to
yeah,
register,
you linked
click
it, yeah,
here,
yeah, yeah.
become a sponsor. Click here to view past albums, like that is all on our event webpage. I think it's gonna be a really good place to push people to, instead of just, manually dash up on the /ranger on 5K, which is the sign up. Like we wanna get people into the brand of it all, so sending them to our website.
On our website, we opened up a landing page as well.
Right.
And we push it back to the same site,
And so.
with a countdown and everything.
If we're all good, can we make a motion to adjourn?
Second,
Meeting adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you all for coming.
good.
Jonathan, you want to get